Hi, followers of God. My name is Roman, and I bring to you good tidings. Okay, I want to talk about John the Baptist, but I'm going to be doing this in a PG version. I'm going to use the normal English. So, what I want to talk about John the Baptist is John the Baptist is actually a very, very important person that we cannot help but talk about. Maybe the way he ended his life was not really something that Christ was so proud of, but there was more to John the Baptist. Now, John the Baptist was the reason why Christ's ministry could have a hold in the hearts of so many persons. Let's put in face so many Israelites. It was because of John the Baptist's ministry that Jesus' ministry could take, would I call it, a very strong hold. Yes, Jesus' ministry had its own strong impact, but John the Baptist was like a gateway towards Jesus' ministry, and that's why he was sent like a messenger that was to announce the arrival of the Messiah. He wasn't the Messiah like John would have told us. He wasn't the Messiah, but he came to make the announcement that the Messiah was coming. See, John the Baptist had a beautiful and a perfect ministry, but I would like to talk to, who am I? But let me just talk to people in ministries or leaders or, so John the Baptist did not really do anything wrong in the ministry that he was called into. But because he knew so many right things due to the ministry that he was into. Like, what I'm saying is, you understand the gospel and we've been called to preach the gospel and everything. But even when you've been told to go out to preach the gospel, you cannot do it without the power that backs the gospel. You cannot do it right without the power that backs the gospel. Now, this is it. Even when you see something that is wrong, I do not see a reason why the Holy Spirit can be separated from the gospel. Because even when Paul was trying to tell us something in the book of Corinthians, he said, when he was talking about love and all things, and he was talking about speaking in tongues, then Paul said something. He said the proof for an unbeliever is actually prophecy, while the proof for a believer is speaking in tongues. Now, what does that mean now? That when you hear prophecy, prophecy is actually the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the Spirit of God's message to us, humanity. Like, it's the presence of God's message inside of us. So when you are prophesying, it shows that you have the Spirit of God inside of you, legitimately, if you're prophesying according to the Spirit of God. So now, why would you now to separate whatever that